Hello. Today I am going to talk about the Dash Everyday Egg Cooker. I picked this up because I was kind of doing like hard-boiled eggs as sort of like a easy snack, easy healthy protein snack, and I don't have ice or ice cube trays. I have one of those silicone ones, like a Valentine's Day one, and it's kind of a joke because if it moves at all, which of course it does, as soon as you touch it, the water spills out, and yeah, it's more hassle than it's worth. So I basically don't have ice. So when I do my hard-boiled eggs, boil them on the stove. Once they get done cooking, you're supposed to do the ice bath. I think my mom always just ran cold water over them. But what I would do is take my dishwashing bucket, whatever you call that, tub, put a bunch of freezer ice, those plastic ice blocks you put in your ice chest to keep stuff cool. I would put those in there, fill it with water to kind of get it as close to ice water as I could. But yeah, just like a lot of work, a lot of steps, and a lot of kind of hassle, honestly. So when I saw this thing, I was like, oh, hey, this is cool. Just put your eggs in there, turn it on, cook them, bada boom, bada bing. However, the one thing I wish I had known before I bought it is the fact that, and I'll show it to you, this thing here, it's got this lid, and it tells you, in case anybody's using these, don't lock it in place while you're using it. Probably creates a potentially dangerous situation. So I guess without locking it in place, it's just for storage. So yeah, you cook it, the eggs go on here. You measure your water in this little thing, pour it in, put this on top, put your eggs on there, cover it, and then press start. And it has a little an alarm that chimes when it's done. And this has different measurements for how many eggs you have and how you want to cook them. It does also have this other little thing. It says you can do like tasty omelets, poached eggs, soft-boiled eggs, and more. Well, the only thing of that sounds decent is an omelet, and I don't think I'm going to make an omelet in this thing. It's tiny. So I guess if you wanted a really tiny miniature omelet. So I haven't used this thing. What I wish I had known, though, is that before you put the eggs in there, you have to poke holes in them with this thing. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little pin in there. And this thing has to maybe I'll do an actual example of this in real time, but I just made some last night because I was trying to use some up. But yeah, you have to stick this thing on top of the egg. I guess while you hold the egg, press it down, and it kind of sounds like maybe it poked a hole in there, but you're never 100% sure because, I can't see a hole in there. So it was pretty nerve-wracking trying to poke holes in those eggs and worrying about them cracking in your hand. So I wasn't too happy about that. I was like, man, this is more stress than the whole ordeal of doing the ice bath and all that after boiling them and then having all the dishes to do. One tip they have is that you can put masking tape on the egg, which I've been doing. I think it helps. However, if your eggs have any condensation on them, dry it off, put the tape on, do this. I think it's about the third. I did this for the third or fourth time last night, and it's finally getting to where it's not as stressful to do the hole poking. Usually what I do is I'll poke the hole in with the tape on, then I'll take the tape off, feel around on the egg, find where the little hole is, and then poke this in there again just to make sure a hole actually went in the egg because I don't want like a blow up in this thing of egg. No, talk about a mess. So far so good. They've, whatever holes I put in these eggs have, I guess, been sufficient. They've cooked fine. I didn't see anything on here about like ice bath or anything like that. So I just put them in the refrigerator after. But yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you do get this, reading the instructions thoroughly before you use it. I would say overall, now that I've gotten used to the hard part, the stressful part, I think it's worth it. I'm not crazy about the fact that all this stuff is plastic. Yeah, I don't like how plastic our lives have gotten. I think it's not good. Also, I can see that I made a mistake of using tap water in here. Like I say, I've used this thing 3 times maybe, and you can already see the buildup. So what I'm going to have to do is see if I can clean that off, maybe with some vinegar, and then just use distilled water next time. That's what I've ended up doing with my coffee maker. Is just using the distilled water, because it's just, like I say, if it's got that kind of a buildup after only 3 uses. Yeah. So yeah, I would say overall, I think this costs like $12 at Target. So I would imagine that's about how much they are, wherever you get them. Yeah. Oops. That wasn't super loud. Excellent. Oh, I tried out that microphone I bought. And of course, there's an adapter needed to plug it into the USB-C port on the phone. It's just got like a jack, whatever you call those regular pin jacks. So couldn't test that out and use it. I ordered an adapter, so hopefully it'll actually end up being worth all the trouble, because I don't think the audio is too terrible. I think it's pretty quiet in here, so it's not too bad. There's not really much of an echo, but we'll see if we get any improvement with that mic I got when I get the adapter in. All right, so that's it. See you next time.